Okay, all right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Shu-Han run, Romance 14. I think we've only got, this is either going to be the last part, or we'll have one last part next week. We've almost hit our goal, which is good, because I'm kind of running out of time. EU4 is about to come out in a couple weeks. I think we got 2 weeks left until EU4. Did I say 4? EU5 is going to drop. It's all new to me. So, before I start, so I announced this yesterday in our Bisha Mountain run. Our Kenshin Out of Exile run for Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening. If you didn't see it, go check it out. Part 1 was really good. Really good start, all things considered. Anyway, so I got a Patreon up and running. So if you guys want to support the channel, head on over to my Patreon. I will drop the link in a minute. I keep forgetting to grab that link. But as far as what I've got planned for the Patreon, I think I've already got my first post up over there announcing what I'm going to have. The main thing that I'm leaning towards, and the reason I'm saying this is so that people catch it. So you guys don't, I don't want people to miss out if they're interested in this idea. But for people who are on the Patreon, I'm thinking of having membership runs. Member live streams, occasionally, not all the time, but occasionally. So, if you want to watch those streams, make sure you go to Patreon and become a member. Okay? You don't have to be a paying member. Even if, go get a free membership. Okay, go get a free membership, but just go become a member over there. Okay? At least until I get my YouTube thing. I don't know what I have to do to get YouTube. I don't know if YouTube's got a free sub thing, like where, like a free YouTube membership thing, but if they do, then also that. But I want to have some very ridiculous runs that I can't normally have on this channel because they just don't have the same draw. So I'm thinking I'll put those runs for members, okay? Now, aside from that, I also have something that I'm cooking up that it's just going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be nuts. But again, I'm going to post it on Patreon once I get it up and running. Right now, I'm working on it. Once I get this idea up and running, it's going to be awesome. Again, I'm going to have it for member streams so you guys can watch it. This is coming down the road. I don't know when, but I'm just saying it now so you guys know ahead of time, okay? And then, for those member runs that we're going to have on the channel, separate from normal runs, member runs. For member runs, if you want to participate in them, if you're a paid member, you can participate in them, okay? That's what I'm thinking of doing. And I've got other ideas, but I don't want to give away, I don't want to say everything until I have it concrete. But for right now, I have these ideas for these very specific runs that I want to do. And the only place I can really do them is with members, because they're not going to, again, they're not going to have the draw. They're not going to have the draw of, like, you know, people just don't know all the characters in these games. So, you know, you play some forces not everybody's familiar with, so it just doesn't make sense to play them. Because I want more people to sign up to this channel. I want more people to just be aware that I want Koei to be aware that there's people playing their fucking games in the West. You know what I mean? Like, people play Romance of the Three Kingdoms, bro. I don't know if you guys saw the post, but the PUK is not coming out in the West, for example. You have to buy it on PC. That's just Koei pretending like we don't exist, bro. They're just like, we don't fucking exist. Like, and we do. I'm real. I'm a real boy with feelings. What the fuck, Koei? Anyway, I want to get more people involved, and the crux of it is you have to You have to do a little Bishamonten, which I don't mind, but you also have to do a little Nobunaga. You have to do some Shingen. You know, it's hard to get your Ujizanes out there because people don't know who Ujizane is. So if you've been watching the channel, you know that those runs are dope as fuck, right? Those are my favorite type of runs. But if you're just stopping by, you're going to be like, you know, you're just going to be lost. You're going to get lost in the sauce. So I want to save my more hardcore runs for, my more niche runs for members. So again, go over to the Patreon. I'll drop the link in a minute. I'm going to get it in a second here. Go over to the Patreon and sign up, bro. It's free. It's free. And you'll also know what's coming out. So I'm going to start posting like what I'm working on and stuff on my Patreon. So hold on. Let me get the link. And if you want to throw me a couple of bucks, by all means, throw me a couple of bucks, bro. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I drink a lot of fucking coffee. It feels like the reason we're not getting it is because it flopped. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but that's what I think too, Zetra. That's what I think too. I think it flopped. I think they looked at our at the sales in the West and they were like, yeah, let's not even bother. So PC only, yeah, robot. So I've got to like, if you have this on PlayStation like I do, you're gonna have to rebuy it. Which, honestly, that's what really got me thinking that I need to start a Patreon or something, because, bro, rebuying this game again, Romance 8 Remake, rebuying it again, it's really fucking annoying. It's really fucking annoying. Alright, so I just dropped the link there. There's my link to my Patreon. Like I said, if you guys could support, I'd appreciate it. If you can't support, just sign up for it anyway, so you don't miss any posts about what's coming out. What I'm working on. Like I said, when I get these member runs, community member runs going, these live streams are just going to be for members only, people who are on the Patreon. So it's free. Just sign up for the free tier. But yeah, I think Romance 8 Remake didn't do nearly as well as they thought. It should have been a slam dunk for them, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it at this point. Like, I really don't want to hammer in that how bad of a drop it was. I think everybody can see how bad of a drop it was, so. But I'm still going to get the PUK. I'll switch to PC. And who knows, man, if... You know, all they got to do is tweak a couple of things, and maybe I can make a run. We can get some community series out of Romance 8 Remake. I mean, I'd love to do it. The trade thing is a good start. That's a start in the right direction. And the editing tools is another good thing. I just, you know, we're still facing the same gameplay. Unless they make some real changes, we're still looking at the same old gameplay, so I can't do anything about that. You know, I can edit some stuff, and we'll have some. They're gonna add some traits, which is good for people making their officers. That's arguably the most important thing for community runs. You know, it's just like making a character in an RPG. You want the most options possible. So getting an extra trait slot when the PUK drops is gonna be great. Negative traits is going to be great, but, you know, you got to do something about your battle system. Okay, so, let me see who's in here. What's up, Chow? Young King's here. What's up, Ikari? Robot's here. Zetra's here. Guts is here. So you're not wrong. I know you're joking, Zetra, but you're not wrong when you say stuff like that. It's like, who's KongMing? That's what I mean. I feel like some of the runs I just can't do because of that type of idea where people just won't get some of the stuff. Where's the Jian Wei Shu Resurrection run? Yeah. They did say it was PC only. Yeah. What's up, Pony Bro? For the Prime Minister, yeah. Maybe I should have said for the Prime Minister. I like KongMing, though. I like that name. It's got a ring to it. Okay, so... And also, a big thank you to the people who did support on Patreon. It's... You know what I mean? Money's hard to fucking come by. It's hard to fucking make money. So I appreciate it. Everybody who sends a couple of dollars. I mean, $3 is enough for me to get a cup of coffee in the morning at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. I'm trying to remember what I was going to do about Wu. Just ignore them, I think. I'm just going to ignore Wu. If I attack them, it's going to make things worse, right? There's no point. We're just going to keep pushing. It's just that we have the numbers now. We have the numbers to attack Wu as well, but we should probably double up on attacking Wei. Since they're really pushing. They're really fucking pushing down here. What's up, Vita? Yeah, the remake expansion is for PC only, bro. It's for PC only. I don't think the game did very well over here. I mean, and it kind of shows. I mean, you don't see anybody really covering it, so... PlayAsia is showing an Asian English physical for the Switch. Well, yeah, somebody said that there is versions in English, but they're in the East. Sacrificing a city to take 2 from Wei seems a worthy cause if it comes to that. Yeah. I think we're in position to march on Su Shang, but I probably have to take Wan to be safe right now. What's the cap here? 70,000? Oh, we've got double the troop number, so we can deploy right away. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Let's just get a big march here. Mali is wounded, but I think she can run goose formation and hang in the back, right? Oh, no, no, no. Let's call her... Let's call her north. She's got the catapult. She's wounded, right? Where would that be? Health. I know there's a health tab here. No? Condition. There it is. Call them both up there. Okay, so we're going to push Wei from 2 directions. We're going to head towards Su Shang. So we're going to attack Wan. And then from Wan, attack Su Shang. And then we're going to keep punching through these gates if we can. I think Cao Rui is here, right? Cao Rui resides in Luoyang, yep. Sima Yi still in the north, just chilling. Right? Right. Yes, he is. Okay. Also, guys, I got a post up. I don't know if you guys didn't see it, but I've got a post up on Wednesday. I'm going to start playing Tactics Ogre on the channel Wednesday night. So I'll start having some late night streams. And if you guys want to participate as a character in that, I'm already capped. But I think you can have like a roster of like 30 people or so in that game. So if you guys want to add a character in, the game does have a permadeath function. So transport that. The game does have permadeath, so there's a chance people's characters will... Actually, there's a good chance people's characters will die because I'm playing blind. And my playstyle's you know, we take some risks. It doesn't matter the game. I like to take some risks. So we'll probably have some casualties. So even though I'm capped, if you guys want to add your characters, and we'll have you guys back up other people's characters. Or rotate in, I don't know. Depends on the situation. I really have to see how that game works, but I am excited to play it. Alright, get the troops. You can hang on to the gold. There's a physical version for remake, but it's only the subs are in English. You got yours from PlayAsia. Add the old man. Well, check the post. Check the post. There's a link there to the class system in the game, so you can just name your character and pick your class, whatever class you want to be. There's actually a lot of classes in that game. A lot of classes. It reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics. Reinforced Shamo King. Yes. He is getting mauled pretty badly, so yes. Train. Hanzhong? We're good there. We're good. Masu wants to throw more banquets. Another day, another banquet for Masu. That's fine. Alright, let's check the prisoners. I'm sure I've got some prisoners, right? A few people. I don't think she's gonna join. It could happen. Kenny Morris, Final Fantasy Tactics. It's by the same person. Oh, okay. Wait, did that guy also make the advance games? Those are the Final Fantasy Tactics games I played. I played the advanced games. I haven't played the PlayStation ones. I didn't have a PlayStation, so I'm not familiar. I was an N64 kid when I was growing up. I'll never forget my dad buying me an N64, man. That was fucking nuts. That was crazy for our family. All right, hold the gate. Yeah, she's not gonna. Well, we'll keep her anyway. We can keep her in jail and try to sell her for, you know, something useful. Maybe we can get an item or some gold from Sao Rui when he sends an envoy. So she can be jailbait for now. Mortal Kombat comes out next week. No way. Already? I've got to play that. You guys know those Mortal Kombat games. I mean, those are Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis games. They've never been online as far as I know. Maybe on PC or something. That would be amazing. Yeah, I've got to get that. I know they've got a Steelbook edition, so I'm probably going to buy the Steelbook edition for that. Yeah, just capture that. This dude's fast as fuck, man. Zhang Reng, the dash ability is so good in this game. I used it with Ma Chao. I did a Ma Chao run on this channel, and let me tell you, Ma Chao dominates. Single-handedly collapsed Wei. That's how strong he is. This guy actually got a ram all the way up. I consider this a huge failure right here. The fact that he got a ram up here is a huge failure. Never mind that he had to transport it by water, and that really helped him. Still a failure. Alright, woo. This is how it's gonna be, huh? Send our best. So yum. Prepare the defenses. Wait, Zeltong needs a promotion. Dude, the portraits in this game are so good. The art. The guys who drew this stuff up. Excellent job. Would have just kept the same artist, bring him back every couple of games, and have him do new versions. That's it. I would have kept the same guy. Or the same group, because some of these are from different games, I should say, but... Alright, 8,000. 6,000. Head to the city. She's heading towards the ram. He's doing the same thing. 7C7 is surrounded. Transport's on the way. Is there a link for a Tactics Ogre character creation? I mean, I have a link for the class system, Young King, on my post. That's about it. I haven't played the game. It's going to be a blind run. So, all that I know for character creation is just a name and pick your class. I don't really know anything else that's involved in it. I don't want to know too much. Anyway, I don't want to know, like... You know what I mean? Like how to build out a character and stuff like that. I don't care to know that stuff. But if you want to look up something for your character, and then you can just let me know later, like, hey, if you come across this item, or please purchase these skills for me, I'll do that. You know, stuff like, hey, my character's a warrior, can I have a shield? It'd be really nice if I had a shield. I'd be like, yeah, I'll allow that. You know what I mean? My character's a berserker, so is it okay if I have a two-handed weapon? I'd say, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Seems reasonable. What is he doing? Is he coming down this pass? By himself? Simashi by yourself? Anybody have Crane? Bolvecker's got Crane. I think it's time for the old man to go hunting in the woods. Time to go for a hunt in the woods. I don't know what this guy's thinking. Let's see what happens. Bolvecker's character sounds over it already. You know? He just sounds over it. He's like another punk-ass kid on his way to try to stop us. Alright, let's go. We're heading towards Wan. We're not going to use the Sora because it's broken beyond belief. I knew it was going to be strong, but Koei was just like, hey, let's just make these tactics that you get from these nations insanely busted. I don't think we need a tower. I'd be surprised if we need a tower. We're out of troops already? Wang Yang can sit back. Yep, Wang Yang can sit back. Well, we'll leave the bodyguard. Bodyguard's got to have more troops. Jeer's good. Cure's good. I'm going to keep all these. The Cure I've noticed in this game is way more balanced. It's not Romance 8 Remake insane levels. It can be really strong, but you kind of have to work for it in this game. All right. Yeah, N64 Ikari, bro. N64 was epic, bro. It was... When that shit came out, that was nuts. It was just crazy. Yeah, I thought about moving Sima-Yi through like an event or something, but if they made a multiplayer, yeah, they're never gonna do it. They're never gonna do it. You'd have to get rid of all the leadership there to get a multiplayer romance of the three kingdoms. They're just so stubborn, man. They have a lot, you know, I've mentioned this before, but if you do a little digging, you will find that Koei has a lot of contempt for their player base. And nothing brings out that contempt more than people asking for multiplayer. They really don't like it. They don't like it. So they're aware. It's not like they're not aware. You know? They know. Are we gonna lose the gate? What's the gate's HP at? 800? And I'm taking 100 a hit? I'm gonna get him out because we're gonna lose the gate. It's not gonna hold. In fact, I'm gonna move him out and get him ready to counterattack and just turn right back around. So I'll pull the line back. Zhang Ren's on the way. Okay. Sima-Shi's still moving down here? He is. Okay. That is bizarre. Here, I'm going to put... I don't know if he's going to make it in time, but I'm going to set Bolvecker. So we can reliably use his ability. I haven't really done this run. I've kind of just let it fly. You know, I'm used to just letting, like, the AI dictate when they use tactics. Oh, what's up, Quick Speeder? Yeah, the last stream was good, man. It was the first part to our Kenshin run, our new Uesugi run, so it was good. It was a little... yeah, it was good. You put everyone's strategy and edit to aggressive or selfish with starting diplomacy, and you notice they attack more robot? Okay. I can try that. Maybe I can try something like that. I do remember trying to fix it that way, exactly as you're describing. Like changing their behavior, but I didn't notice the difference. I don't remember if that was before or after they had the very aggressive update, where you could change the AI level to highly aggressive. So it could have been that. It might have been that. Alright, that catapult's not going anywhere. Like, yeah, they took that, but that's as far as they go, so... Took you 1 or 2 hours? I'm probably just going to do the rulers. I'm just going to test out the rulers and their immediate heirs. Just change their behaviors. If I do it at all, that's what I'm going to do. A Terror Knight? Okay, sounds cool. Just make sure you add it in your posting before I start on Wednesday. Yeah, we're definitely going to lose the gate. I hope these guys can get back in time. Except for Gong Zun Hui, but he'll be alright. One more hit. There she goes. How are you confused? That's why I moved. That's why I moved Jiang Wei back. To keep the line open. Take them out. Oh, he gave me the mount? Really? So I can capture him? He gave me his bubble. His fucking safety net. You only have one mount. Big mistake, playa. Nobody sent the healer? Somebody sent two characters, I can't remember who it was, and their second character was a healer. They said the same thing. They're like, we're gonna need a healer. I'm like, I don't know. Will we? I don't know. Maybe. There's a ton of classes in that game. Like I said, it reminds me of a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics, which, now that I know that it's the same guy, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense that it's the same guy. Bandits are on Anyang. Again? I think that's the second time we get bandits there. Alright, are we tangled up with Sima Shi? We are. Okay, so we are losing. Sima Shi's got 800 assault, Ballwecker's only got 300, but remember the wild card. Dueling and ingenious scheming. So we have two potential wild cards that will turn around this battle. That clash there in the center. Transports just got here. She's your favorite of the Simas? You know, I don't know if I have a favorite Sima. I'm thinking. I kind of like, I don't think that guy's a Sima though. Yeah, I don't know that I like anybody who's in the Sima Yi clan. I mean, I'm indifferent. Put it that way. Maybe not that I don't like, but I'm kind of indifferent, I'd say. I like them as antagonists because they're very, very fucking strong. The Sima clan is ridiculously powerful. The 2010 series? Dude, the 2010 series is so good. I don't know why people don't like the 2010 series. I loved it. I've seen it already, like... I've seen the 2010 series like 3 times. I think it's that good. Okay. We should be able to take one, at least. Jianling should still hold. It should stand. I don't know what to do about this guy. He's just a random outlier right now. It's going to take a while for him to get there. The rock music from Dynasty Warriors. Yeah, I missed the rock music from Dynasty Warriors. I loved it when it had like that heavy rock. I'm hoping they keep that same kind of music in the remaster. If they get rid of like the campiness of the old Dynasty Warriors titles, that's going to hurt. So hopefully they keep that same level of campiness. Kind of like the old Resident Evil titles. Because, you know, the old Resident Evil titles, they kind of abandoned that in the newer games. And that hurt. That hurt their remakes. They want to be all serious. It's like, bro, you're killing the spirit. You know what I mean? You're killing the spirit of it. I don't want to send Jiang Wang. Just give me the other two guys then. What's up, Toby? Sima Lang is the one I was thinking of, Robot. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of, where I was like, I don't mind Sima Lang. He seems pretty cool. You know? But I don't know if you count him. I don't know if people think like Sima Clan when they think of Sima Lang. But that's the one that I'm like, that's the one that's kind of cool to me. Excited for the Wednesday run? Yeah, I've been meaning to play something a little different for a while now. Something that I could upload, like in this weird in between, because I feel like I'm in a weird in between right now. You know, like I've got the Bisha Mountain run, but I think we've got this run in the bag, and so I'm like, what else can I do? So when they switched my schedule so that now my Thursday mornings are free, I was like, okay, I can do something Wednesday night if I don't have to get up Thursday morning. So Tactics Ogres looks pretty good too, I'm not gonna lie. And I love games that have squad members with permadeath. I've always wanted to play like XCOM for that reason. Stuff that's just got wild RNG. Bro, the line is open. Chen Hao Ran, I need you to shake it off, buddy. Shake it off. We need you to lock in, sir. What's up, Nicholas? XCOM and XCOM 2 are super fun. Yeah, I know. I've had people tell me, like, you gotta play XCOM 2. Like, that's your game right there. I've seen like the customization and stuff. The customization looks awesome. You can make your squads. You can make your squads almost from scratch in XCOM, right? So I think that's something I'd like to do in the future. I have so many ideas, man. There's so many things I'd like to get to. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's the complaint I've seen too, Robot, that there's a turn limit. People don't like turn limits. Yeah, I got that. I don't mind turn limits, but I could see how it's a problem. Angry ranting about the ending of Mass Effect. Oh shit. I was there for that. I remember that like it was yesterday. I remember that like it was yesterday. Mass Effect 3. Such a complete disaster that they had to drop a massive update to try to fix it. Still couldn't fix it. Still couldn't fix it. A light roast? Shit, I think you're right, Toby. This is a new coffee, but I think you're right. It is a light roast. I found that light roast coffee I can drink black, and then heavy roast I can't. And I gotta watch the like dark roast is so strong I have to put creamer in it, and I don't want to drink my calories, you know what I mean? So you gotta be careful once you hit 30, man. It's you know what I mean? You have like takeout 2 days a week and it fucking wrecks your body. You have cheeseburgers on Thursday and you have pizza on Thursday. You have cheeseburgers on Tuesday, you have pizza on Thursday, and by Saturday you're getting all doughy. You know what I mean? So even stuff like creamer, it's like, fuck. I gotta find a way around this. I don't know if I want to commit more to this gate. I mean, we have all the catapult people, because it's gates. I don't fuck around with gates. Whenever you're playing this game, whenever you're playing Romance of the Three Kingdoms, it doesn't matter what game it is, when you're going for Luoyang, you have to have a lot of siege power. I shit you not, gates are the worst thing in this game. And the speed. The speed's pretty bad. But gates mechanically from every single game, from game to game, gates are horrible. From game to game. They're a nightmare to deal with. Alright, send my die. 8,000. I think we have it, but we'll have a backup unit just in case. Just in case. Get the backup ready. How much is a cup at Starbucks these days? I haven't had Starbucks in a long time. Since I used to get it for free. Because it's expensive. Like, Outlander units, where are they going? Holy shit, what is this? We gotta get back. It's like they're both pushing at the same time. Wu's coming up, Wei's coming over. Alright. What's up, Doseti? Suge Go finally meets the man that caused us so much grief, Rishin. Yeah. Maybe she'll kill him, bro. Who knows? When you miss 95%, bro, 95... I don't know. I think it's just funny when you miss something like 95%. When you have a 95% chance to hit and you miss, it's just like... I don't know. I enjoy the chaotic element to stuff like that, you know? Where it's like, we thought that was... We had that in the bag, and now we didn't. So now we have to pivot. Well, Starbucks coffee, sometimes they make it way too strong, man. Sometimes it comes out way too strong. Like, I remember when I first started to get it, I had to change it. I don't remember anymore, but I had to change it and find the right fit. Because, yeah, most of the time it was just way too fucking strong. Alright, I think we're good for this turn. All I can do is send transports. I don't have any ready. I'm going to call Bolvecker back. We're going to keep marching anyway towards Juan. Let's just... Our line is mostly fixed. We're going to pivot towards the left. Put up a wall. So I want her right about here. Put up a wall to drive back Rishin. We're going to try to advance here. I don't think we're going to get tangled up just yet. I don't know if he's running. I'll retreat back to the city. Retreat back to the city. Not that city, this city right here. Actually... No, put him here, put him here. Okay, we're destroying him. He's done for. Okay. Warhorse's ambition with S-tier custom characters. I did Warhorse's ambition quick speeder. I didn't really like it, man. A secret deal for Wu to reclaim Jing and Wei to secure the Central Plains. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, it's just, I don't like playing with S-tier officers. That's all it is. So it just doesn't interest me at all. Like, that wouldn't be fun for me. I don't enjoy playing strategy games where it feels like Dynasty Warriors. Like, I don't like games where you go like this, you point, you go over there, and then everyone just dies. I don't like that. I don't like that feeling of like, I walk over and everything dies in front of me, and then I repeat that for like 100, you know, forever. I don't like that. It's not fun for me. I like having flawed characters and figuring out how they work. You know? I enjoy Ujizane. You know what I'm saying? I'm what you call a Ujizane enjoyer. I like to boot up a run as like Shu, and I say, come on, come one, come all, bring your officers. And then I look at a guy like Liu Shan, and I say, I like this kid, I'm going to use him. And then I actually use him. In every battle that I can, I deploy him. You know what I'm saying? Did I pick up CK3? For PC, no. I've got it on PlayStation. I've got CK3 on PlayStation, and I've got it on my Xbox. So I need to get it on PC. Because it really only matters for PC. With his toy balls and all, yeah. We're gonna get overwhelmed here. I don't know if there's anything I can do about this. Who's left in the city? Wang Yun. He's just gonna get obliterated by this guy. Bolvecker, I don't know if Bolvecker's gonna make it back. Our army might get stranded, and that's really gonna affect things. Your stats kind of suck. I can make this work. Yeah. Wait till you see what I have planned to play on this channel once I get stuff set up. Wait till you see some of the shit you can do once I get properly set up. my absolute favorite runs are like Liu Shan. Turning a chump into a champ, you know? It's just so much fun. Because it means something. You know, it means something. When you start at the bottom, the best part of being at the bottom is working your way up. The struggle, the fight, that's the best part. Once it's done, it's like, okay, well, now what, you know? I guess we're going to keep these two. Just going to keep that setup. So I can try to transport what's left here. Would I do a CK3 run? I'd have to play CK3 for a little bit first and get used to it. Like, I own CK3, but I haven't put a lot of time into it. Because the console ports are really light on content. So I just never went really hard on them because they're just no content. Very light content. So I need to shell out the big bucks and get all the stuff, which is kind of expensive. I don't know if it's on sale. I'm assuming there's going to be a Black Friday sale, right? There has to be a Black Friday sale. So I'll probably save my pennies for that. Sao Rui himself. Hang on. Whoa. Oh, I spend all my orders. I spent all my orders. Shit. He has no mount. We could have captured him, bro. Lots of cheese in CK3. Yeah, that's another reason I've kind of put it off. What's up, Delis? Is this the end of the run? This could be the last part. I think we're going to still have one more part, to be honest, though. I think next weekend will be the last part, which would be... I think that would be good. That would be as intended. My intention was to keep playing this until EU5 dropped. So... I think it'd be cool to have another part. Liu Shan's charging right at Rishin, baby. You don't give a fuck. But what was I saying about CK3? Oh, right. So the game's got a lot of cheese. So a problem with strategy games, any game really, fighting games, right? Once the dust is settled, you get a lot of people who have their 2 cents because everything's set for them. The rules of the game are, in their mind, the rules of the game are set for them. So if you play differently or you deviate or you're a new player or you just don't care for cheesing the game, for playing overpowered stuff, if you don't care for stuff like that, their brains fucking melt. So I haven't been in a rush to play CK3 because the Paradox community is really temperamental when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm like, let me wait. In my mind, I'm like, let me wait for EU5. That'll be a fresh game. I can get away with playing how I want to play without having people in the back seat yelling that such and such isn't optimal. Why am I doing this? Everybody knows that the best way is to cheese this or to cheese that. Like, that stuff is very tiring to hear, man. And that's what happens when you play games that are, like I said, that have been out for a little while. You got a lot of backseat drivers that are like, hey, we believe that this game has been solved and this is the optimal way to have fun. It's like that in fighting games too. There's always a large group of people after a game's been out for a while that they believe that they've come together and they've decided that there's a proper way to have fun in their game. So if you show up later, they're not for that. You know what I mean? They got a problem with that stuff. So I just don't want to deal with that. It's very tiring to hear that and try to talk. It's exhausting. I used to run into those types all the times at tournaments. If you guys have played fighting game tournaments or you know, stuff like Warhammer, competitive card games, you run into these types all the time. They're exhausting people to deal with. Because they can't, their brains don't, they have a certain way of thinking. I don't even know what it is, but they have a certain way of thinking. Everything has to be min-maxed. They optimize the fun out of their own games. So if you're not doing that, they don't understand. So I have friends that are like that. So I'm not saying it as a dig, it's just how it is, you know? You try to explain to them like, hey man, sometimes there's fun in doing what you want. Sometimes there's fun in pushing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, can I do this with one arm tied behind my back? Type of games, you know? Can I do a challenge run, but as my normal baseline run? How difficult can I make this for myself? They don't understand that stuff. They're like, no. You're doing it wrong. You're supposed to exploit the AI here and take advantage of this to win the game. And also, don't forget to message the developer and tell them to fix their game because the AI is broken later. You know what I mean? They're duplicitous, too. They talk out of both sides of their mouth. It's very tiring. So EU5, I think I've got a better chance there. I can at least play the game a little bit and people won't freak out too much. I hope not. I hope you guys will watch. Because people from this community know what I'm like already. So I hope you guys will watch. EU5 community would just run South every time. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but again, it's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. You guys know what I'm saying. Everybody's met that guy. He has to min-max. He can't not play with the best odds. You know what I mean? Like when you sit down and you play him in a card game and you run high variety, a Timmy deck, to use a Magic term. When you run a Timmy deck, they hate Timmy players. They hate that stuff because they don't understand that, and they hate losing to that, and they've been working on their deck all week. They bought all the cards online. They are using all the guides, and you know, the whole event, everything goes into the event. You know what I mean? Their whole person is in this event. It's in this Magic the Gathering tournament, right? It's in this Star Wars tournament. So if they lose to somebody who's not playing as optimally, it's like the worst thing ever. They can't fucking handle it. They lose their minds. They seethe. They seethe so badly. So, and it's funny, but it's also tiring because you can't get through to that person. You cannot get through to that person. It doesn't work, brother. It doesn't work for them. You say, you play as Ujizane because it's fun. And they say, fun? That doesn't work for me, brother. Okay, I'm really worried about losing this city. We're going to get cut off if we lose it. I think Wang Yung's going to have to deploy. No off. He's already deployed. Where's Wang Yung? Did I use him for a suggestion? No. No dispatched officers. What did I use you for, man? I must have not paid attention. Okay, well, he's still the governor, so he will be back. I hope this transport can get there. It should get there. Our units are coming up. We're going to recall our guys up there. We're going to defend that city so we don't get fucking cut off. In fact, I'm going to send Zaltan to lead a feint attack up here to see if I can draw the AI off. We'll get these two guys there. We've got Shui-Du is here. Let me recall. you do over? The U5 community is going to solve the game in the first week. Yeah, I'm not worried about them solving it. The problem with solving stuff is that more often than not, they're wrong. You know what I mean? They're just wrong. Top tier is what everybody agrees. Top tier is usually what people agree is the path of least resistance is top tier in anything. But that doesn't mean that everything else is not valid. So that's why there are dark horses. That's why they exist. That's why in every community, that's why in fighting games, there's always a guy who destroys everybody at every tournament that nobody was expecting. Because people are, I don't know, I can't really group people because we're talking about everybody. But there's a lot of reasons, but basically it comes down to the path of least resistance. So everybody settles on the idea that something is solved. That doesn't, and that immediately stifles creativity. That's the problem. It kills creativity. And it keeps people out of joining groups. You know. He loaded up legendary equipment from the start of the run. That's kind of funny. That's funny. Rishin. Surprise attack. We might capture him. Is this today? Is today the day that we finally capture this punk? Is this it? Come on. No. Oh, we still didn't capture him. And Feng Zhen has capturer. Even Feng Zhen can't capture this guy. It's like a wild beast. Jiang Wei's been injured. Yeah, he's been captured? Are you shitting me? Who captured him? The girl, right? We gotta get him back. The commander's been captured and wounded. I didn't think this was going to turn into a bloodbath around this gate. Around these gates, I should say. Put my die here. We've got double dash. Should I say single dash, but he's wounded. We have to deploy him. We gotta risk it. Gotta risk it. Gotta get the commander back. Gotta get the commander back. Just take this route. He's a dasher, so he'll be there quick. Single dasher. Bolvecker's trying to run back. We've got 16,000 in the city. They're demolished as shit, so there's no way they're going to be able to do much there. Do I deploy Yang Hu or keep him there because of his leadership? He's got 91 leadership. What's the 1,000 assault? We'll try to cut off his supply line. The Night of Honor episode was crazy, bro. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do in that Night of Honor run, Brand. I don't know how I'm gonna. I don't know. I haven't been in that situation, which is what makes that exciting. You know, that's my first time being in that situation in that game. So I'm gonna try to recover as best as I can, but I really don't know if the position is recoverable. There's just so much going on. My vassals are collapsing, and I'm basically rebuilding my kingdom from scratch. And then I've got corruption running rampant all throughout. Like, my crown authority has plummeted to almost nothing. I got no respect. Our kingdom has no respect in that. So I'm losing all this money and profit. Got a lot of problems in that. At least I was able to get to England in that run. That was my goal. Was to stress test the expedition build and see how far you can get. And I got all the way to fucking England. Surround and conquer. Are you serious? Game over. Game over, Juan. Just keep his... Watch his back line. 16,000. They still have enough to charge down, but that's okay. Bolvecker's still trying to get back. Desperate. Retreating action there. Okay. I think we're good for now. We have to try to get Jiang Wei back. Surround Wan. Defend Xinye. You know, multiple fires, the usual. So your supplies with him? Oh, that's why he was gone, because of the supplies? That explains it. Tell me they're still pushing. They are. We gotta get Jiang Wei back. Iron Wall. Oh, but he's not engaged yet. Okay. You were that guy in the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? Ran Ancient Warriors, made it to the finals, but lost. Yeah, my uncle was a very big Yu-Gi-Oh player. He was a very no-nonsense, cutthroat kind of guy. He was really good. Like, a very top player, too. $200 playing? Oh, that's brutal, bro. If we capture this, we'll surround Wan. Which we should have it because they're not even contesting it. She left. She left and she's got her commander in tow. We're just going to have to break them out. Just going to have to go to Luoyang and break them out. Get the catapults ready. You know what to do, Madai. He doesn't have the tactic, right? No, he doesn't have the tactic. Alright. The gate hasn't repaired itself, thankfully. Not yet. About halfway. Asking nicely? Yeah. Something tells me that wouldn't work. Alright, surround and conquer there. We can't cut these guys off, right? No. Maybe this unit here, if I can get up into the mountains. I don't know if I can, but it's worth a shot. They might agree to a trade. No, but we have Gongzun Hui, and he's a debater. So I think a debater always forces a positive outcome as long as you have the money. We need more money, though. What's up, Dark Spring? Haven't watched in a few weeks. Has Wu collapsed? Not yet. He's gonna need some funding. Yeah, he's a master of debate. $1,600? Ouch, bro. No price is too high for our commander. That's not exactly true, but... Send them up. No, Wu has not collapsed. They are sort of collapsing, but it's not like a free fall. Mostly because the AI is completely screwed here. Wen Yan and Zhao Ba have been landing here and leaving for at least 3 streams, right? At least 3 back-to-back streams. The AI has been landing here and going back. So thanks to broken AI, Wu has held on. Mostly to that. A hole in the programming, basically, has kept them alive. Otherwise, they would have ran over the capital here and kept going. So I think that's pretty much this whole run. That over there, what's going on with Wu, has been a blessing for us. Because they should have been collapsing, I think, a long time ago. Most of the time they do. If you guys have played like 3 Kingdom runs in this game, you know that Wu barely holds on. Like most of this run, when you play as Shu, most of your run is a race to get your feet under you before Wu starts to spiral. You know? Like you need to quickly get set up and on your feet as Shu, because you know that Wu's on a time clock. There's that pressure. We did not beat... Well, this guy's going that way, so we can ignore him. Let's get a transport. It's going to take a while, but... let's start the process. You know what? Let's send more than that. We've got troops on the field. Wu thinks it's safe because of water, yeah. The programming has almost always suffered because of... yeah. I will say that there is one start. If you do the... what is it called? Where Cao Cao dies and his 4 sons take over? Did I do the exchange? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Did I not? Don't tell me I didn't, bro. Now you're making me nervous. Did I not do the exchange? I sold the food, but I don't remember sending the guy. Well, 1 turn's not going to hurt. Our northwestern bases, these bases up here, I don't think they can get through, honestly. Tian Shui is just... unless they bring a siege weapon, I don't think they're busting through there. We're going to destroy him and then head towards the gate. And then head towards Luoyang, hopefully. And then maybe bag ourselves an emperor. A pretender, a rebel. I do kind of wish there was a function to turn off Outlanders in this game. You should be able to just turn it off if you don't want to play with them. Transports are on the way. Our little distraction force is here. Alright, let's watch this gate battle. Oh, you... As long as he lands on it, they're going to be surrounded. It matters not. Too late. Ma Dai with the catapult. Get that big fellow up there. Desires are often left unfulfilled. That is life, I suppose. Alright, Gongzi. Bucktooth Gongzi with the lore drop. The heavy lore. More bandits. In the same spot. It's the wrong city. I thought it was going to be for Wan. How does that core up there... Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Let's just see. How does this core affect Shangyong? And not Wan. This is not the city we're attacking. We're attacking this city. What the fuck? Yo, they don't even have surround and conquer. They didn't even get surround and conquer right. Oh, Koei. Why do you do this, Koei? Why do you do this? The core surrounded the one south is triggered around Shangyang. It just doesn't make any sense because it's a Wan core. Am I wrong, or is this should be a Wan core? It makes sense because you surround Shangyang. You mean like on the whole map? I surround Shangyang more than I surround Wan, is what you're saying? Okay. Alright. You're saying I'm thinking of it wrong then. It just works. It just works. Are you guys gonna keep attacking, or what's going on here? We're just gonna have a staring contest. You guys just gonna stare at me from the hills up there. Alright, they're deploying. Let's fall back. Nope. Why would you fall back like that? Okay. Alright. Well, don't show me that route. That's fucking terrifying. You're gonna run across mountains. You usually play with surround turned off? Yeah, I do too. I just turned it on to help speed up the game. I usually have it turned off as well. I do like the idea that sometimes you'll get put into a spot where you need to defend a spot, or you will be surrounded and, you know, your force will be surrounded, your cores. I like that. But yeah, outside of that, I don't really like having it on either. It feels like this was their take on decisive battles. Like, before they came up with decisive battles, this was kind of their solution. Like, we need a mechanic to kind of speed up conquering, and then they came up with that. Not great. He got surround and conquered turned off? Yeah, I believe that. Alright. Prisoner return, let's go. Do we have a master of debate? We do. Gongzun Hui. Go get the commander. I think that looks good, right? I mean, we're just going to form up here, drive this guy back. This is no problem. Rishin's got that going against him. We've got bandits. Well, I guess we got to deal with these bandits again. Are you still in the mountain gate? I don't know. I'll tell you in 1 second. Your character's just been throwing parties. I got to be honest. He had like 3 good suggestions, and now he just wants to throw parties. So I'm not too sure what happened. Kind of become a drunkard, I guess. I don't blame him. It looks like you're still in the gate. Let's call you over to this gate. Mr. Masu. Over here, Masu, your princess is in another castle. She's in another gate, if you will. Dude, Masu stepping foot in Luoyang would be weird. That would a weird timeline. I wonder what he would say. Like, for real, if Shu conquered after Zhuge Liang was gone, he comes out of retirement. Imagine the emotion that you must feel. Okay, so let's watch the battle. Partying, non-stop partying, bro. You gotta take it easy on that partying. You'll get a fatty liver. You don't want that. Feng Zhen, let's go surprise attack. I was saving it for the other guy, but I think he might be a bigger threat. He's already in disorder, never mind. Wait for him. Restrained, who cares? Hit that gate. Alright. Now is the time. $17.79. In appreciation of your bravery, I will listen to what you have to say. What would that be? I have come to ask for the return of Jiang Wei, who you've taken prisoner. Your leniency will be appreciated. Sima Yi. We should make a friend rather than an enemy. I recommend we release them. Sima Yi wants Wei to collapse. Please send us 9,300 gold. What? Do I have 9,300? Now, this isn't the time to be stingy, wouldn't you agree? Okay, we have it. I thought it was 6,800. Very well, we shall give you what you asked for. Your Majesty will surely agree. Thank God we have a master debater. Imagine we didn't. He knows where this is going, I agree. I feel like these guys are standing still. I do. It doesn't feel like they're moving. Kind of, but very, very slowly. Do we have somebody who's got goose? Who can stand behind these guys and fire? Lu Ju, okay. Luju, your name sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard that from somewhere. 13,000 here. It was a failed roll and the debater kicked in, upping the price. Oh, okay. I thought maybe Jiang Wei had recovered from his injuries. So the price went up because it took me a turn to get there, or 2 turns to get there. So I thought it adjusted the price based on his stats. 16,000. Is this all that we've got coming in right now? This is not good. The thing about Wei is, as you get closer to the center, it gets stronger and stronger, you know? It's easy to attack the outlying cities because they're so spread out, but once you get closer to the center, man, they start to get more and more stacked, their defenses. So, breaking through is kind of tricky. Yeah, I feel like we're just kind of stalemating right now, which is not good for us. Because who knows, this programming might actually fix itself eventually. And maybe these guys don't go home. Maybe they actually do something one of these days. And then we'll be in trouble. Suge Dan. This guy's got an awesome portrait in this game. Horrible portrait in the new one. Look at this. Look at this guy's art, bro. He's just like, yeah, fuck him. Right? And in the new, I can't even picture the one in the new one, but I know that it looks horrible. It's just really bad. Good traits, too. Alright, what else can I do? We already got the counterattack in position. Reinforce Wang Yi. Wang Yi's got 5,000, though. Suge Dan run when the PUK drops. Yeah. Suge Dan's a fun one. I feel like more people would play him if he was available. If that start was available more often, people would play him, you know? I don't know why Koei doesn't push him. You know, it's like, you like KongMing? Check out Suge Dan. But his start, he's just usually not available as an independent guy. If he was, like in my mind, he's one of those guys that you need to play. Like he should be a stalwart run for everybody. Everybody should try that run. But it's just not available in every game. It's pretty rare that he is available. Yeah, the supply lines are running out. They're actually strained right now. Our supply lines are getting strained. That's the problem. But it's manageable. And you don't know how far you can push it unless you do, right? So it's good to strain them. It's good to strain them once in a while. To see what they can take. Alright, I know I need a backup here. Maybe I can send another catapult right behind. We don't have one. Let's do ring formation. We gotta keep that space. Yang Feng in 196. Yeah, I agree. I like Yang Feng a lot in 196. 196 Yang Feng is a lot of fun. But I don't think he's it's not like Suge Dan where it's not as is marketable the right word? That's the word I can think of. It's not as recognizable. It doesn't have the same it doesn't grab the same attention, right? As like Suge Dan. Suge Dan, you can kind of be like, hey, it's Suge Liang's cousin. You can play on the mirroring, the shadowing. Between the two of them, the parallels is a better word. The parallels between them. And you can kind of get people sold on that easier than Yang Feng. Yang Feng is kind of like, who? You know? It's like I was saying about... it's like I was saying earlier about doing member community runs where it's like The reason I want to do member community runs is because they'll be more niche, and so niche runs don't really grab people's attention like more recognizable characters do. So it's the same kind of idea. Suge-Dan, you can kind of sell people on and they'll get it right away. Yang Feng, it's like, it's more of a deep cut. Yang Feng is still, like I said, he's a really fun faction to use, especially in this game, because you have Su Huang as the spearhead of your army, and you also have a lot of Han officials that are very strong, utility-wise. Like, he has a very strong supporting cast around him. Plus, you have Luo Yang for defense. I don't know, I could do a 20-minute video just talking about Yang Feng, you know? But again, people don't know him, so it's one of those things where it's kind of like, okay, stick to Suge-Dan. Suge Liang's cousin, done. Immediately, people were at least... You immediately grab people's ear. You get their attention right away. That's Suge Liang's cousin over there. He's rebelling against Wei. Kind of an honorable stand, isn't it? Just like KongMing. He's pursuing the path of honor like KongMing did. People be like, oh yeah, tell me more. I want to play as that guy. Don't say any of the bad stuff. Just stick to the good stuff. Oh, okay. Jin General versus Jin Emperor. Two sickly men enter the ring. Oh, come on, man. Cool. You should hate your weak self. Oh my god, what a burn. Come back when you're stronger. Bolvecker, let's go. Bolvecker. Bring in the veteran. Bring in the veteran. We just signed him to a minimum contract, veteran contract this year. 1 year deal. He's going to come in. He's going to make a little noise. He's going to inspire the rookies. Show the rookies how it's done, Bolvecker. Vigorous versus a warrior. I do not fight battles I cannot win. Ha ha ha. Wow. Here comes that old man strength. Come on. Wow, you're getting old man. Old man's getting old, huh? Somebody help Bolvecker off the stage. He's lost. Oh no, he's looking like Biden right now. Bolvecker can't find his way off the battlefield. He's like, this way. Come on, come on. Oh no, he's gotten old overnight. These old bones aren't what they used to be. Hey, he put up a better fight than Yang Hu did, I'll give him that. Yang Hu got embarrassed. That's alright, plenty more where that came from. Send the girl out there. You know, let's we tried the youngster, we tried the old man. Let's get some girl power out here. Let's diversify the portfolio a little bit. Guan Yingping. Okay? When did we start losing duels? Gee, I wonder, young king. I wonder. I do wonder. That's a great question. We never lose a duel. That's the right attitude to have. Morale suggestions? I'm going to check in a second. Let me get my supplies up a little bit because I have a feeling that supplies are actually the real enemy right now. They're going to start to cave in a minute. Silvermoon's character, Masu's probably, we're going to request a banquet again. Restrain enemy. I mean, it's not great, but it's not a banquet, so that's good. Restrain the two of them. Sabotage. Restrain. Oh, you know what? Confuse, even better. 30% chance, but we'll take it. Yeah, we're going to have to run a rotation there. Bolvecker's going to have to hold the line. An injured Bolvecker. I don't like that. Can we get him some help? Whoever. Help Grandpa. He's having another fit. He doesn't know where he is. Get him off the stage safely. Without incident. Where's that transport I sent? Okay, it's literally just leaving the station. Okay. I don't see much, man. I don't see much. It's taking too long. Alright, let's deal with these punks. Did I click advance? I need you to attack. Attack. Okay. This guy's heading this way. That's fine. We still haven't beat these two. I don't think I need these two to attack the city. I just want to attack the city at this point, so... All the way over the mountain, huh? We have a problem. We might get stuck between two armies now. Alright, send... Baokai this way. Sugeguo this way. The gate... Yeah, I know. The gate is slowing us down big time. Already checked our suggestions, right? And then we have no more things that we can really send out. These guys are trying to do something against the city, but that's not going to amount to anything. No transports ready to send out just yet. Everybody's on the way. We only have 8 people here, so I don't really want to move anybody else. I kind of want to do barracks, but I'll do commerce for now. Okay. Did these guys actually attack over here? Nope, they're going back. Back and forth, back and forth. Alright, I think that's it. I think we can just search. Alright, here we go. Hold the line. Disorder failed. What about the restraint? They both failed. Wow. Ingenious scheming. He still has his trump card. All enemy abilities decreased and it deals damage. Let's go. A miasma of confusion spreads. Bolvecker's leadership has gone up to 61. Nice. That might allow him to survive at least another turn or two. Surprise attack over here on this flank, of course. Protect his majesty. Imagine Liu Shan goes out and triggers a duel. Rixin is back on the move. Of course he is. Of course he is. Look at this clash, man. Now this is a proper battle. This is one of my favorite games to just watch numbers go down slowly. One of my favorite games. Just to watch everything play out little by little. The exchange of hits, the tactics, the quotes. You should disable the ring. He can still engage in a duel. He's got to be the initiator, but he can still engage in a duel. It's up to him. I don't even send them out in ring most of the time. Like, this is the first time that I send them in ring in a long time. I think I've been using Liu Shan in crane formation. Speaking of Yang Feng. Yep. He's heading right over here. Just meet him down there. Just meet him there. Alright, let's mop these guys up here. We got the big man on the way, and our Fang Zhen is almost out of ability. I think we've got to pull back. We don't pull back, we're going to get caught. They actually have enough to send out to like sally forth a sortie, and we would get crushed. If these guys charged out, we'd get crushed right now because we're overextended. $12 and $18. They're heading back? Yeah, they're heading back. Lovely. Move these guys up. Okay. I'm going to start to withdraw them, but we're going to stop right here. We're just reforming. But when you retreat, you move a little bit quicker. So we're going to use retreat, move a little bit quicker back, and then stop right here, and then reassess. That transport actually got all the way over here, huh? How are we doing at the gate? The gate's almost fallen. Get Jiang Wei back over here. Get the commander back over here. Anything else to do? I don't really want to commit any more units. We're withdrawing there, holding the line here, waiting for the transport. This guy's taking forever. Zhao Tong's taking forever to get back to base. No attacks from Wu. I think we're good right now. I think we're good. Capture Jiao Wei. Capture a trait works for everyone except for Rixin, huh? Doesn't work for Rixin. Works for everyone else. Third duel of the day. Feng Zhen has challenged Liu Bao to a duel. I mean, if we don't win this, imagine. There's no way. Finally a win. Enough with the small talk, let's go. Nice. Another win. Easy. You know, we might have to save that surprise attack for Rixin, actually. Doesn't matter. This guy's still doing... You know what? Hit him with charge. Should cripple his morale. What? That's it? Get back, Liu Shan. Quickly. Bolvecker's almost done. Ooh, just made it. Just made it. One last scheme. One last scheme. Oh, he beat him. beat him, and we took the gate. He fucking beat him. 56 soldiers left. He was heading for a wipeout. Wow. One last scheme. One last trick up his sleeve. The old man gets away with it.
Shit.
56 soldiers, right. Back to base, buddy. Good shit. Their attack, okay, so we've successfully survived their attack, and their numbers look the same, which is fucking scary. What's Wei up to right now? 300 They're losing. 375, I think they were at what, 430? Before? So they're dropping off. We've taken the gate, but we can't advance because they're standing over those two spots. That would be a good time for goose formation. Nobody has goose. Yeah, I guess his mind is a little bit sharper. A little bit sharper than we thought. Alright. 2 goose formations. We'll start firing on those guys. Get Liu Shan back. Rixin's closing in again. Confuse. Oh, that would be amazing. Decrease. No, no. Restore durability of Yanghu Gate. The gate we just took? That's key. That is key. Key restoration. Suggestion by Masu. Must have been sober today. Okay. Send the next transport out. You're not the recruiter, right? No. Should I send them here? Yeah, I guess I'll keep them there. Alright, we only have to watch out for the boogeyman here. Rixin, hold against Yu Shen. Get Liu Shan safely within range of his bodyguard. And the ladies, of course. The reward. Okay. Everybody check the orders. The last thing to do is to check the transports. 13K. I see those guys hanging out up there in the mountains too. Alright, retreat. 3,000 here, 6,000 there. Not enough to really put out another transport yet. Alright, search. Sima Shi is done for. We might even capture him. Let's see what Sao Rui does here. Actually, okay, while this is playing, I'm going to get some coffee. I'll be right back, guys. If you do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. He's running away. Of course he is. I'll be right back.
请您过目。
All right. So he ran back, right? Wu Yang's got 23,000 soldiers. How many more are coming? Oh my God. Look at this pipe. You see what I mean? Once this pipeline in the north gets formed, look at all these little transports. It's crazy. And meanwhile, I've got like one on the way. Constantly, I've got one on the way. They've got like 4 or 5. All right, we'll do what we can. Is Zhang Wei here? Not yet. Okay. Gather all our troops here. Everybody's going to have to gather here at Hangu Gate. Let's get ready to push. I actually think we only get one crack at this. Yo, this guy's still trying. I might have to send a small group over there to make sure Tian Shui doesn't fall. Who else do we have in this crew up here? Chen and Chao. Cheech and Chong, basically. Alright. We'll get Cheech and Chong up to Hangu Gate. All our forces there. Who's our recruit? Ma Dai's the recruiter? Is he in the field, though? Not in the field yet, right? Okay.
Sure.
We overshot it by a little bit. That's fine. Form up right here. Up here. Get Yu Shen back. Oh, she ran really fast. Feng Zhen's definitely got to go back. He's got no troops. Alright, let's retake our spots. Take that. Destroy that. Take that. Back to base. Is Bullvecker ready to go? We can swap out Feng Zhen for Bullvecker. He's wounded. Fuck. Alright, get Yang Hu out here then. Give him a volley. Yang Hu's really good, but he's like Luke Sun, where his strength is really bad. Everything else is great, but the strength, it's like if he gets caught in a duel, big problem. You got a big problem on your hands. Alright. He's going to garrison there. We got another 12, so we've got about an extra 10k that we can send up to Signier. We're going to be outnumbered here, even though it looks like the numbers are about even. They're really not. Okay. So, what's going on over here with Jianye? Nothing? Just chilling? Yeah. Just chilling. He's leaving? Okay. No. He's leaving too? Looks like Juan is open then.
各地发来了报告。您找我吗？我知道了。怎么了？请交给我吧。
是，尽管吩咐。
Let's get up to the city.
我知道了。
在这里。
迷上我了吗？好吧。
Okay, getting our forces in position there. Wu Liang's at 24,000. Restored their ability to Tian Shui. Yep. Out of money? Really? Yeah, that's the problem. They're half-baked. It's crazy because plotting used to be such an important aspect of Romance of the Three Kingdoms. It used to be such a big deal, you know? But yeah, it's really become an afterthought. I guess I can send this guy, but how many does he have first? Nah. We'll just wait from there. Send this guy then. Yeah, it used to be that all the plots were valid. Every single type of way to attack a city, you know, lowering the defenses so that before you attack it, alienating an officer, lowering their loyalty, that used to be worth it. Confusing units, rescuing your units, like adding soldiers to your units. There used to be so many commands and they all used to be worth something. They all used to have worth in every game, and it's slowly gotten to the point where it's like hardly any of them are worth it. You don't even really think about it. The way they worked on the field battles. Oh yeah, and 11 was a big change, yeah. I liked it more in 9. Even in 8, in OG 8, the plots used to be very strong in OG 8, so you used to have to think, like, is it worth spending a point? Like, spending your points in original 8 used to be a whole thing that you'd have to consider. You'd have to really think about it. Because there were so many good options. Every option had a lot of value to it. And yeah, they've kind of gone backwards. They've just kind of gone backwards. I just don't have enough time. That's my guess. My guess is they don't have enough time when they're developing these games now. All right, so let's see. We're going to send out 2 crane formations. You had to drop one of your classes, Yukari? Alright, well, at least you have time for content. You have time to do some stuff. That's good. Hey, man, if you have time to do... As long as you spend your time doing something, man. Okay. So that's 1, 2 crane formations. Chao Chong up front in fish formation. And we still have room for the catapult. What's the HP of the city? 4250. That's beefy. That is beefy. Mali here. Mali is here. She's got the cat. Let's give her a title. She's got the tactic catapult as well. Give her like what, 8,000 soldiers? I'm not sure how I could find her quickly. Maybe intelligence? I feel like... Yep, there she is. Jiang Wei is here, right? Back here. Welcome back, Prime Minister. In your absence, we actually took the gate, so figure that one out. Figure that one out. When you were not around, that's when we made progress. All right, so we can do double catapults. 8 and 8. That will actually bring down the city very quickly if we can get to the city. If we can make it up there, so we're just gonna creep up a little bit and then stay put. Okay. 9,000 here. I kind of want to send more up north, but I don't know if I can. Jiang Wei thinking it should get captured more often? Yeah, he should stage a fake capture so it can inspire the troops. Just to inspire the troops. 25,000. I'm going to send another unit just to watch our back line. I can't send Bullvecker because he's injured. Did I check suggestions? We didn't get a heal suggestion, maybe? We don't have any money. Right. Right. We got money on the way. Why don't we sell a little bit of food? Just a little bit. And next turn we'll deploy somebody to watch the back line. Feng Zhen can go next turn? Yeah. Yeah, we can redeploy him. True. That's arrow range. We only want 1 hex up. Just the 1. He can go 1 more. I always wanted there to be a tactic in this game or a technology that increases the range of your cities to 3. Like, I always thought that would be so cool. Alright, let's just... I think we're good. Let's see what Wei does to defend their emperor. Will you defend your emperor? They're all in Sima Yi's pocket. They all just abandoned Luoyang. My enemies are no match for me. I regret this all. Wow, that's so honest. I kind of feel bad about executing him. I would have let him go. You should have just led with that when we brought you in. Imagine getting, you know what I mean? You get a court summons. You appear before the judge. You just open with that. I just let you go. Like, fuck, this guy's pretty honest. He's putting that on the table. You know what? Just let him go. You need to pay these parking tickets. You know what? I really regret this. I really regret what I... You know what? Let him go. You seem pretty sincere. I don't think I've ever seen that line before. When someone's about to be executed in this game, I've never seen that line before. What's up, Shu-Han?
有什么问题吗？我知道了。
有什么事吗？
Okay, let's see. 17,000. Another 10's ready to go. Once again, it's starting to feel like we can push up a little bit. You know? When I started, I was like under attack by Wu, which was really putting a strain on everything. We're probably going to be under attack again in just a second. But right now, it's starting to feel like maybe we can make something happen. If we can just get these catapults up to the city walls. Transport's almost here. Yo, this guy's still hitting the city? Oh, he's not gonna stop. He's just gonna... Okay. Can we restore it? We're gonna have to... send troops back there. Zhang Wei the only person? Zhang Yi, send Yang. Go ahead. Surprised they're still attacking. $45,000. Let's go. All right. To the city. Setting the what? The kitchen sink? Oh, I don't see the damn. I don't see your thing's not showing up. All messages. Didn't 11 have tech for that? No, I don't think so. I don't think 11 had tech for city range. I don't think that was one of them. Okay, they're deploying everybody. They're deploying everybody. We'll do the same. Protect the catapults. Protect the catapults. Now, I don't know where they're going to go. So we're going to have to keep the formation. Well, actually, we can kind of huddle up right here. We're outnumbered. We're outnumbered, man, because they have the whole pipeline that's going to keep sending troops like that. 16,000. Just gonna send Jiang Wei running over there. Well, maybe not running. Fish formation. Thankfully, Wan is busy. Otherwise, Wan would come up here and attack us as well. That's why I wanted to split their forces. If we didn't try to make a play on this city, then it'd be free to send this garrison over here and harass us nonstop. You know? This guy is still bothering us. Hurry, Feng Zhen, hurry. He's breaking that, right? Okay. Let's do auto point conquer again. Yep.
遵命令。
Transport's on the way. 8,000 here. Okay, let's get a new one out. Send a new group out. Okay. Search. Reward. Okay. Let's see who they put in the field. I really want Saru to take the field. That would be great. He did not. She's actually a pretty good fighter. Please take the center. Please step towards the middle. Yes. Best outcome. Ooh, disorder already? Chao Chong was ready. He took notes. Luo Yang still has 20,000, so let's not get too... Cunning strategy. I don't even know what this does. Restrain? Let's look at it. Applies restraint, allied morale is increased. Okay, that's not bad. In this situation, that's not bad because we don't want them to get to the catapults. We want to protect Ma Li and Masu. And we have Jiang Wei on the way. So this is a perfect setup. We just have to hold this line until we can get reinforcements. And then get our catapults up to the wall. Wait, how did this happen? Did he move out of the way because of the fire? I'm not sure. It's fine. Right there. Move her. Actually, keep her right there, man. He betrayed us. Oh, that's another thing you bring up there, Zetra, is in the older games, I missed that too, the betrayal function, where you could get units to switch sides. That used to be backbreaking in Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Whenever that would happen, that was like... Having a unit switch sides was... like a bombshell. You know? Like dropping a bomb onto a battlefield. 35,000. I kind of want to send Bolvecker up here as well, because, yep, they're going to send more people. Is he healed? He's still wounded. Alright, we'll make do with what we got. Give her the snake formation. Get her on the mountains and send her on her way. Over. Reward again. Let's do it. Oh, and they would switch sides. Yes, Wolfheart. That was awesome too. They would lose 5 trust, if I remember correctly. They'd only lose 5 trust for betraying you mid-battle. Okay. Swing down here on this flank. What does snake formation do? So your stats are doubled if you're on the mountains and in wooded areas, and your maneuver goes up. Your maneuver is almost tripled, I want to say. So units in snake formation move way faster. Way quicker. Yeah, it's speed up, but it's also the stats. The stats are doubled. In 13, they didn't know how to manage loyalty. Surprise attack right back. Wow. Okay. As long as we hold, it doesn't matter. Single dashers on the way. I forgot to move him down, huh? Yeah, I should have moved. Well, rally the troops. She's barely taking any damage. It's like, I know she has 18,000, but she's just holding forever. Feels like forever anyway. How are we doing at 1? Fang Zhen is here. To form a bond or give them items. Let's check. Speaking of broken, let's check on this situation over here. They're not doing anything, they're just building. Still trying to learn 14, and Nobunaga's ambition is better. Yeah, ambition is better. Awakening is better. Is like, I would say way better. Like 14, if you have all the content in 14, it's merely okay. You know what I mean? Like, this is merely an okay game. If this is the kind of stuff that you like, then the points go up, right? But objectively, this is like a pretty mid game. Awakening objectively is just a good game. You know? It's good. Period. And then if that's your type of game, it's even better. I think this should be enough to hold the city. 8,000, it's gotta be enough. Alright, Jiang Wei, which way are we going? Let's go right here. Well, you don't need all the DLC. I would say just get the strategy and diplomacy pack, whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm hoping that the next game, the next Nobunaga's ambition is somewhat similar to Awakening. I'm hoping they keep some of the things, but who knows? The way they rotate their teams around, you know, probably not. I'm not going to deploy. If they want to take the spot and move up, I'm just going to let them. Let's get this next 10,000. Send them up already. I don't even want to wait because I don't know how this is going to turn out. Okay. I think we should move up and attack the city at this point, right? He's only 1 unit. Yeah, let's move up. Let's try. Actually, he's going to take the longest. Let's wait a turn until he gets up there. Feng Zhen's going to take a while. Move her up 1 hex. Okay. Rishin is nowhere to be seen. That's good. $3,000 soldiers from Nanman. Well, the scenarios don't really matter too much unless you really like them. Like, unless you really like the idea. Because they're pretty... Most of the scenarios are pretty bare bones. You just want the mechanics. You want access to the editing tools if you care about that. And you just want the strategy... and diplomacy expansion. Wow, that's it? Really? You're only gonna need 5,000 in the city? We're almost there. We've got the wall is up. The wall is up, it's ready to go. Only one unit is standing in the way. Well, that's a problem. Shouldn't have done that. Probably shouldn't have done that. Cunning strategy again. One last time and he's out of there. And he's out of there. Master Debater out. Gu Yong has passed away.
各地发来了报告。什么事？
We're running out of steam.
明白了。我在。请交给我。
Kind of running out of steam up there.
您找我吗？我知道了。
Okay. We finally get a crack at the city.
当然可以。什么事？
You're gonna be... Okay, you go in front then.
明白了。
Liu Shan can just get out of the way. I don't think his stat's gonna do too much to the city walls. Bao Kai there.
我在这里，
Suge Guo here, I guess?
谨遵命令。在这里哦。
Check. Suggestions. Sabotage. Nope. Nothing good. Check Tianshu. Tianshu is still standing. I might be able to send... Oh, he's not back yet. Okay. Nobody to recruit. I have no soldiers. Like, this is it. This is the push right there. We got 12,000 on the way, and then that's it. 14,000. Okay, let's get them. In the future, if they do a game like in this style again, I mean, which they have to, I hope they have an option to automate this, you know? Somewhat. Like to get very specific with your numbers, and then you can set it afterwards. Because you can automate somewhat your transports, but it's not specific enough, you know what I mean? You end up kind of checking it anyway. You need to be able to set the parameters for when to send out a transport. And who goes, and all that kind of stuff.
动身吧。
Okay. Let's go watch that battle at Luoyang.
即刻出发。
The battle for Luoyang continues.
命令。
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get the catapults back.
静气。
有何贵干？
Because I am feeling a little nervous
立即着手。
什么事？
that this guy's gonna swing over here. So we need to get Jiang Wei up. Come on. Iron wall, that's actually going to be useful. He's going to be taking arrow fire. Oh, he's not close enough yet. Okay. I'll check back with him in a second. Okay, the catapult should be safe. Jiang Wei's moving up. We just have to punch through her. And we should have a crack at the city. Let's see if this is enough to just clear her. Oof, 2,000. Almost. She's done. She's out of there. Iron wall. Okay. Damage is not going to be great, but really as long as we keep Juan busy, I just don't want any more people running up here and threatening our supply line here. I just want to be able to focus on Luoyang. Alright, let's get the catapults up there. So, go like this. Push him out of the way so we can get these guys up to the walls. Kind of form like a little U around him, a crane, so he can't get to them. These guys are doing a lot of damage. I don't know if we can keep the city. It's looking a little dicey. Restore durability, that's clutch. Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. Okay, transports are on the way. 17 here. Wu's not attacking yet. Wei's not doing anything, going back and forth. Is Bolvaker ready to go? Bolvaker's ready to go. Let's get the old man out there. Yeah, he did come through. That was kind of clutch. Kind of kept hope alive for that city. They're probably going to advance rapidly. That might be a mistake, but we'll see. Okay. We're attacking this city. We're going to get a full turn of hitting that city, no matter what. Let's watch our march against Luoyang. It's going to take at least 2 turns to get to the walls with the catapults. So this turn we're going to move up, and the next turn we should be right in front. Okay. World Traveler chained. Cheech and Chong. Wow. What? It dealt damage? That ability's not even supposed to deal damage. So he healed and he dealt damage. I wonder if that's normal. Like, if you chain... I wonder if that's normal. I wonder if you get damage on top of anything that you chain like that. No, I'm not releasing them. World Traveler is not supposed to deal damage. And he dealt 1,700. Surprise attack, let's do it. So we've got him surrounded. We're trying to push the catapults up to the city. Oh, they're going to deploy? This I really hate. This I really hate. I don't like this. This is consistent in like every Three Kingdoms game that I've played. I especially remember this in 11. It just defeats the purpose of siege weapons. The AI won't deploy unless you bring a siege weapon. Then when you bring a siege weapon, they'll deploy everybody down to a skeleton crew. So they'll go down to a skeleton crew, like 1,000 soldiers. But if you don't bring a siege weapon, they don't even bother. It's so, I don't know, I don't even know what the workaround is for that, but it's really fucking annoying. Because it just makes siege weapons even worse, you know what I mean? This got fucked up, right? Stay right there. Bullwrecker got the Outlander unit cut off. That's, okay. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Send him a little help up there. So yeah, under normal circumstances, you don't bring a siege weapon. That 7,000 is staying put. But because there's a siege weapon, they'll go ahead and try to slowly bleed out your siege weapons. It's really bad coding, and it's been around since forever. And the problem with it is that it makes siege weapons worthless. Because the AI knows to just drop 1,000. The AI is aware that siege weapons are shit. So they will drop 1,000 soldiers so that they can melt your siege weapon. Because they know that it's shit. You know? Because Kuwait doesn't give them any defense at all. There's no help for them. It's horrible. No, they'll do it again. They'll drop her again in a second. So you're just wasting time. It's really stupid. Because again, siege weapons are already terrible. So it's like you're gonna make the AI competent against this really lackluster weapon. Like now you're gonna make the AI competent. Of all things, of all the things that you could program, it's like that Bart Simpson meme. You know, where he's blind, and then the second part of the meme, he's got the telescope. So Kuwait's got the telescope out, laser focused. They're like, make sure you drop 1,000 soldiers against that siege weapon that's right next to our castle walls. Because it's absolute shit. The optimal play is to destroy that siege weapon right now. Everything else in the game, okay? Stuff like this they can't fix. They can't bother to fix this. They got holes like this all over the place. They want to address this. But you get a siege weapon up to those castle walls, and you better believe all of a sudden Albert Einstein is on staff at Kuwait headquarters, and he's like, we gotta attack that siege weapon. We only have 7,000, but we'll send out 1,000, and that'll be enough to destroy them because everyone knows siege weapons are shit. It's like, bro, this programming is manic. It's all over the place. You know? It's all over the place. I've always hated that too. That's been around since, I want to say, at least Romance 11. I don't remember if it's in 9. I think it's in 9 too. But I especially remember it in Romance 11. They're hyper aggressive about siege weapons. Again, just buff them. You know what I mean? If you're going to do that, fine. Okay, the AI is going to target. The AI is going to be full-on, all-out assault against siege weapons. Okay, cool. But can you buff the siege weapons then? Can you buff them? Can you make them go a little faster? Can they have some defense? Anything. I know, well, sorry, that's what I was looking at. I'm puzzled by this, right? I'm very puzzled by all this damage. It's down to half HP. It's down to half HP in a single turn. I know crane formation is very strong. It's very strong for demolishing. But I'm still surprised that it was that effective. Let's see if we can surround Juan. That would be amazing. Look, here we go again. Another 2,000. Jian Shui gonna hold? I don't know. They're gonna have to. More units? Give me a break. Alright, I'm finally gonna have to address it then. He's not... Do snake formation, that's a little bit quicker. Okay, and let's get a double dasher over here. He can grab these soldiers real quick. And send them to the front. You guys got to keep working him down. You guys got to stay back. You see what I mean? Like, they don't want proper siege mechanics. They don't want to even have any type of siege at all on their end. There's an enemy next to our walls. Deploy, deploy, deploy. It doesn't matter if we don't have any soldiers. Just keep deploying until you have no soldiers. It's like, okay, but you're not utilizing your walls at all. So what's the point? You're so aggro about defending the walls that you're not using them at all. The city's barely damaged. Let the city take some hits and then have the AI deploy. But they don't do that. They just immediately are just like, go, go, go. That's a bad spot. Ballvecker Redemption, let's go. Let's go. Grandpa's woken up. Woken up from his nap. Oh, this does not look good. This does not look good for Zhao Yan. You cannot pass so easily. If that's all you can do, then you are no match for me. Oh, I don't know about that, youngster. Oh my God, Grandpa's going all out. He's had a Coca-Cola. He's had the Coke. Ooh. Let's go, Ballvecker. He was injured. He didn't capture him? I'm surprised he didn't capture him. I thought that was going to be a capture. He had his nap. He had the Coca-Cola. He was all fired up. Just all we can do is just knock her back into the city. She can deploy again next turn. Wow, the damage to Juan is crazy. Juan is falling. He had the original recipe. That's his secret. His secret is the original recipe. Damn. Outlander's recovered. Alright. Let's get Bao. I wonder if Bao Kai can heal herself. Since she's a doctor, do you think if she gets injured, she'll heal herself? That'd be kind of cool. Let's get the Emperor up here. Are these bandits heading our way? 2 of them are? Okay. Keep doing this all day. I can do this all day. Against these bandits. Yeah, I don't know if they'll fix it for the next game. I don't know what they'll do with the next game, honestly. I feel like the next game that we'll get has to be another Nobunaga's Ambition, right? At this point, so... Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the next Nobunaga's Ambition. Alright, we gotta send double single dash. Ooh, reinforce Bao Kai's units. Okay, I guess we don't have to find out about that injury. Let's go, Zhang Ren. What has more demolish? Arrow has 12 demolish? Snake has 17 demolish. I didn't know that. Alright, we'll send him. No more units are coming out of the castle. No more units. Finally. Need you guys to set up all the way out on the wings over here. All the way out here. Okay. Juan is gonna... They might both fall at the same time. We get somebody out there to help deal with that Outlander unit. Yeah, why not? Dengzi's actually a really good unit. Okay, so... We got 15 there, 19 there. 13's already here. Yeah, we're starting to pull away. Now I'm actually starting to get units stacked while pushing at the same time. Still Wade does nothing up there. Abyss? I don't think so. I don't think that Abyss game is replacing the Orochi series. I don't think so. Abyss is like, feels like cut assets. It feels like a cut game mode that they just throw in. Nothing's off the table if Dynasty Warriors 3 Remaster succeeds, okay? If Dynasty Warriors 3 Remaster does well, nothing is off the table. We'll definitely see Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5. I can guarantee that. If 3 does well, we'll see 4 and 5. That's obvious. But we could see anything else. We could see Warriors Orochi. We could see Samurai Warriors. We'll probably see Samurai Warriors 1 and 2 get remasters. Nothing's off the table. Absolutely anything can be made if Dynasty Warriors 3. They will bring back anything, any of their old stuff, and start remastering. You can basically figure out and fill in Koei's 10-year plan. If Dynasty Warriors 3 Remaster is successful, you can pretty much plan out, you can roadmap exactly what they're going to do for like the next 10 years. You know? Juan's about to fall already. We're just now getting to Luoyang. Surround and conquer. He's not deploying. He is not deploying. They've given up on the city. Finally. All-out assault for the late Prime Minister. Let's do it. Let's take the capital. Let's capture the Emperor, bro. Let's capture Sao Rui. That's what I want to see. How are we doing here, fellas? Okay, we're getting there. It's relatively cheap. Yeah, isn't it? I think it's... I want to say it's $25. I think that's what the price was. $25. Yeah, I haven't played the 4th. Speaking of Orochi, I haven't played Warriors Orochi 4. But just because I've heard that people say that it's not very good, and
衷心感谢。
you know, the third one was the best one. Everybody knows that the third one was the best one, so it just doesn't make sense to even try the fourth one.
即刻出发。
Alright, let's go, baby. Time to capture the capital. Time to bag an emperor. Ingenious scheming, it's ready to go again. Let's do it. They abandoned what made the series good. Yeah, that's kind of now you're gonna send reinforcements? That's crazy. Fire. Ooh, chain tactic with Masu. 1500 damage. Next turn it's falling. Next turn it's falling.
请您过目。在这里。嗯。
Alright, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. The city's falling anyway.
好的。
这怎么了？请交给我吧。
We have enough to push and attack Shu-Han also.
遵命。请交给我。
Alright, let me search. Yeah, I don't know too many people that like 4.
那就出发吧。
I would still try it one day if it's on sale or something. Alright, are we gonna capture Sao Rui? He's still in the city, right? Come on. Let's bag us an emperor, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't let the emperor escape. Stop that carriage. Stop that imperial carriage. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Capture the emperor. Yes. How dare you tie me up? Release these binds immediately. I'm going to release more than these binds from you, buddy. We're going to release the cords that connect your fucking neck to your head. Not like this. Not like this, no. The ruler Sao Rui of Wei has died. The false emperor has been stricken down. The rebel is dead. I, Sao Feng, shall carry on the work. Oh my god. Suge Dan has risen up in rebellion. Have taken Jiangxia from Wei. Is there none who will help me save our country? Wow, what a nice quote by Suge Dan. Suge Dan, man, I'm telling you. Sima Yi's dancing in the background. No, it's like the 2010 series, Wolf's Heart. He's celebrating privately in his own residence, you know? He's got to do everything secretively. Sima Yi might rebel next. Do you guys think Sima Yi will rebel next? Because he's a governor. Let's see. Sugedan rebels against Wei army rising up in Jiangxia. You think it would be that easy for me to follow you? Do not. Okay. No, he didn't. Okay. Obtain sea lease. We can now trade with Rome. Oh, that's right. You get access to the Romans from Luoyang. Dakin, the great nation in the West, has unique technologies that we do not. Let us dispatch envoys to enter into diplomatic relations with them. If only we captured Rishin. Tian Yu's still alive. 73 years old. Not that old. Detain everybody. Sima Yi did not rebel, but Sugedan did, huh? I'm surprised. Oh, he's not the governor. Does he not have a rank? Loyalty's 92. I still feel like he's gonna rebel at some point. Whoa, bandits. Bandits in the center. Did anyone's loyalty drop? Let me just check. Like, significantly. Saorui is gone. Rishin, 72 loyalty. Oh boy. Who's this? Lu Shang. 74 loyalty. I don't know who this guy is, but his loyalty dropped as well. Puyang Sing, 80 loyalty. Right, he's from Wu. 81, Li Shi, 81. Quite a few people dropped off. Gongsun Yuan's at 80. Gongsun Yuan's at 89. He should have rebelled. All right, let's enter the city. How many soldiers do we have? We might have enough to take Hulao. That's, I mean, it's not going to be easy, but... Who do you got? Lu Shang was at 100? He dropped, he fell off big time. I don't think he likes the new guy. He's not a fan. Oh, and now we can trade with Parthia. So now we can trade with Rome, which I think you can get legionnaires, right? Legion, the Legion tactic. And then we can also get Parthia, which I think you can learn the Parthian shot from them. The great nation in the West. Okay, same text. More people. Wow, nobody wants to join. That's crazy. Considering we're winning. You guys understand we're the winners, right? $72 loyalty for Rishin. Did anybody join Sugedan's rebellion? One officer did. Zhao Xuan. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. His family, obviously, they don't like the Simas very much, so it makes sense that he'd splinter off. Can we employ Rishin? We can try. I don't know if we can try right now because he's in the field, actually. Yeah, we can't try right now because he's in the field. I like to get this guy. I think he's one of the last prime ministers of Wu. We have to wait for him to garrison back up. Song Hui's on the way with his wife. It's a little weird. Bring the missus to work day, huh? Alright guys, well, the rebel emperor is dead. Where's the new emperor? That is his mom? Oh yeah, that is his mom. Why did I think that was his wife? What does his wife look like? No, I don't want any orders. I just want to see the unit info. Where's his spouse? She's not in the game? I thought he had I thought his spouse was in the game. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Where's the new emperor? Where has he set up quarters, bro? That looks like Chen Liu to me. Chen Liu. Oh, okay. I see you. You're transporting. Emperor transporting, huh? Not a great look, honestly. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to call it here. We might do one more part next week. I like the idea of attacking Shu-Han. So we might do one more stream next week. If not, just consider this the end of this run, man. Sao Rui is dead. I don't think Wei can stop us anymore. Their numbers are plummeting. They were at 400,000. Now they're barely at 300,000. What are we at? 220? Dude, I've been doing this at 220 the whole time. I feel like our troop count has been 200k since forever. Wu's at 190. I wish something would happen here. But nothing's going to happen. Yeah, I would say mission accomplished. I don't think anybody can really stop us. What about taking Jing from Wu? I mean, we could try to take Jing, but I don't think I have enough time. It would take more than one stream. I only have 1 week left before EU5 drops, so I might do another stream on Sunday. I don't know. It just depends. I'm gonna get, like I said, I'm trying to get something set up on my PC so that I can do some different content on the channel. So I really want to play some of the different games in these series. But, you know, I've got to get everything set up on PC. So hopefully I can get that, because I do want to start doing community member runs for people who are signed up to the Patreon. So we'll see when I can get that set up. It's going to be soon. I'm not going to, I'm not going to sit on my ass and fucking wait. I just have to wait for the parts to come in. But anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Asakura run on Tuesday. Tactics Ogre Wednesday night. The Viking run, Knights of Honor on Friday. And then our Bisha Mountain run on Saturday. So that's all the stuff I got going on right now. EU5 is going to drop in 2 weeks, so I probably have a run. Once I get that game down, I'll probably have a run that I'll start uploading regularly on the channel. I don't know if people want to see a live stream for that. I'll do a poll or something. You guys can decide. And yeah, that's what I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Head on over to the Patreon. Subscribe to the Patreon. Throw me a couple bucks if you can. If you can't throw me a couple of bucks, then subscribe anyway for free. Join the Patreon for free. I'll be posting stuff on there anyway. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, guys, take care. Have a good week.